Welcome back to Cabin View Ventures. My name is Nick, and thanks for joining us tonight. So one thing I have been curious about since I started selling bagged firewood or bundled firewood is how much do you actually need to get through a night of burning in your fireplace? So that's what I'm going to test out right now. I'm going to head down to the roadside stand. I'm going to steal 2 bags of my firewood, and we're going to burn in the fireplace tonight and just see how long I can get 2 bags to last me. So what I typically do, come home from work or on a weekend if I'm working outside, I'm usually in by about 5 or 6, get the fire started, and maybe burn till like 10 or 11 o'clock. So let's say 6 to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, maybe like 4 or 5 hours of burn time. So can we get 2 bags to last us? It might be a little close, but let's find out. All right, so got 2 bags of firewood inside. Each bag, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We got 13, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so we got 13 in each bag. Sizing. Here, let's scoot these down a little bit. That's 4, that's 3. I'm just measuring these kind of at their widest. A lot of these are like 3 to 4 inches, a couple 2-inch pieces in there. So they're both a pretty good mix of the same between 2, 3, and 4-inch logs. I got one 5-inch in there. That guy's a 3.5. So this is all smaller cut stuff. That burns a little better. It dries a little quicker. So let's see. We got, what did I say? 13 in each. So we got 26 logs, and we'll see how far we can get with those. So we'll just round it up to 540 and we'll start the clock from there. So we got 2 pieces on, 24 left in the 2 bags. All right, so we got 5 on there. I want to say 26, so 21 logs left. So I'll bring you guys back whenever we load up the next round of logs. So I like to get the fire started, get a bunch of logs on there. It is 5:40 right now. So we will be back when we reload. Alright, it's 6:12. We're going to add a couple more logs. It's still burning good, but we're going to put probably 3 more logs on. So it's been 30 minutes.
It could be a matter of life or death. To capture the pulse of America. Choose America's news. Each weekday morning from the National Desk. Weekday morning, 7 to 6.
This one for the morning and this one for right now.
Alright, so I put 4 in that time. So that should burn good for, it looks like we're getting about half an hour out of every 4 or 5 logs. Alright, it is 6:50, so it's been 1 hour and 10 minutes. I let this one burn down a little bit, but I think you would be a little conservative if you only had 2 bags of firewood for the night, so I don't think this is like out of the question here. But, so I'll probably just use the rest of this bag. So we're going to grab one from the second bag here. Right, so we are into bag 2 now. Alright, we are at 2 hours. It is 7:44, so we're just over 2 hours in. We just put 1 log from the second bag on the last, when we put the logs in the last time. We're actually doing pretty good here. Alright, we got 5 logs in on that one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 6 logs left. So let's do 1 more. Alright guys, that was the last log out of bag number 2. So let's check the time here. It is 8:40. So we are right on 3 hours. We put our last logs on. It's been a hectic night here because we got the tree up tonight. So kids are busy decorating the tree. Say hi, everybody say hi.
Hi! I'm the big brother now. I'm a big sister. You have to wish a big brother. And he's the little baby brother. We're decorating in the tree. Do you see the moon moving?
Alright, so this should burn good for like another 30 to 40 minutes. So that's going to get us pretty close. Oh, Andrew! So that's going to get us pretty close to 4 hours. You know, it's not quite enough because I would definitely put a couple more logs on for the night. So, you know, I would definitely get 3 bags if I wanted to burn, you know, 5, 6 hours in the fireplace. All right, guys, it is 9:39. flames just went out on that last batch of wood we put in. So we got 4 hours out of those 2 bags of firewood, which is pretty good. Now we really stretched them as far as they could go. I let that fire burn down pretty far before I would reload it, a little more than I normally would. So 3 bags would have been ideal to get through the night. We started this fire at 5:40. It's now 9:40. So, you know, I would keep it going a little bit longer. I'll probably go down and grab a couple more logs to throw on here. Keep this burning for at least another hour, maybe a little bit more. But, you know, that was a really good example of how far 2 bags of firewood will get you. So we got we got 2 hours per bag. So, so that way you know, anybody out there that's looking to buy, you know, if you buy bundles of firewood to burn in your fireplace or your fire pit, you know, in the fireplace I typically put 4 or 5 logs on at a time. I think all my firewood is pretty average in size compared to what you would buy out there. Now I sell it in 1 cubic foot bags. So, you know, take that into account when you're buying firewood. Most people that sell firewood privately sell it in those 1 cubic foot bags. If you buy it at the grocery store or the hardware store, you know, a lot of those are in 0.75 cubic foot bags. So I think those usually have about 6 to 7 pieces of firewood in them. My bags, I stuff them to the max, my 1 cubic foot bags, and I usually have somewhere between 12 and 14 pieces of firewood in every bag. So about double what you get out of those 0.75s that you would buy, you know, at the store typically. So, you know, do your math on all that. But, you know, if you're buying my firewood bundles, you're going to get about 2 hours out of every bag. So not too bad. All right, guys, that is going to wrap this one up. Thanks for joining me. I think that was a pretty good experiment to do, and I hope that is helpful to anybody out there that is curious on how far you can get out of 1 bundle of firewood. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you on the next one.